There are lots of Thai restaurants to choose from in South Florida, but TV spokesperson Deanna Kim says she's discovered one that stands out from the rest. For a hip and spicy dining experience and to get her red curry fix, Deanna makes the trip east to Fort Lauderdale to visit COCO Asian Bistro and Bar.
I think that the dining at COCO like taking a vacation. Even if you just come in to taste one of our unique martini, like what you see here, you will want to stay for a while. The traditional Thai cuisine is made out of the honest spices and the coconut. For the customers, they like curry a lot. You know, I used to cook a lot of curry, start from the scratch. We serve a variety of dishes, even traditional Thai or fusion, and also we have some sushi. And also I encourage the people who come here and try something different, like a sirloin steak with foie gras and cocoa roll made with rice paper. That is very hard to find in South Florida. I love to see my customer return back to the restaurant and again. When they walk out from the door, they smile and happy. That makes me feel good.
You've been a fan of this chef for a really long time.
Yes, he used to have a Thai restaurant up in Coral Springs, and my husband and I would drive up there. It was kind of a hike from where we lived, but the flavors are so amazing. The food is just really nice, strong flavors of Thai, not watered down like a lot of Thai restaurants. So we would go all the time. And now that he's east and his restaurant's beautiful, the decor is amazing. I want to go back more and more.
The chef is from a place called Kalasin, northeast of Thailand. Okay. So he tries to make everything very authentic Thai, right? Mm-hmm. Bold flavors?
Bold flavors. Like you can just really taste everything that's in there. And he's so nice. He comes out and walks through the restaurant, makes sure that everything is, you can tell he's got a hand on everything, but yet seems very humble.
Tell me about your favorite dish that you always crave.
Red curry. I love red curry, and I've tried it at every Thai restaurant in South Florida, and this red curry is the best.
What do you like in your curry?
I like to get scallops and tofu. It's just listed as the red curry, and you can get whatever you want in there. But I think seafood is good. It's kind of soft, and it kind of soaks it up a little bit.
And what flavors do you like out of it?
I like the coconut. You can taste like there's coconut in it.
A little bit spicy.
It's a little bit spicy.
Lots of lemongrass.
Lots of lemongrass. Don't make it whatever spiced you want, though.
But I love that he uses kaffir lime leaves. Kaffir lime leaves are from a kaffir lime, which you find a lot in Thailand. And the lime leaf doesn't give the acid. It just gives so much lime flavor. Very perfumed. Richard?
Well, to me, this was what the show was all about. We went someplace new and we loved it. I found the place totally fascinating. The decor is great. They've got all kinds of indirect lighting and a lot of character to the tables, and very, very friendly service. It was fascinating. We tried a little bit of everything.
You had a crazy roll?
Crazy roll. It was eel and asparagus and crab.
Right.
It was fabulous. We loved it.
Now, you had something very upscale for a Thai restaurant. You had filet with foie gras, right?
Yes. It wasn't filet. It was sirloin steak.
Sirloin with foie gras?
With foie gras. And it just seemed a fascinating thing to try. They also had all kinds of duck presentations, which is what I want to try next time.
I loved it. I was blown away by the experience at COCO. I'm a big Thai food person. Kind of tried Thai all over South Florida, and I walked in and instantly, just even walking up the sidewalk, was extremely impressed with the place. I walked inside, it just kept getting better and better, and then was served. I also had the red curry, and I always get tofu in it, so I got chicken and tofu, and they did the tofu right because bad tofu is bad tofu.
Bad.
But when you do tofu right,
overcook tofu
Yes,
quite often.
they
I
do.
think that they think Americans want to eat that deep fried, spongy tofu, but
bad tofu is just bad, and it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. But this was done so well. I agree with you how bold the flavors were. It was not watered down. The coconut milk in the curry was so rich. Mm-hmm. The spice, I have to say, I like ordering it Thai hot, and I was a little surprised how not hot it was for being Thai hot, so maybe they didn't hear me, but it was so good.
Maybe they were afraid to shock you.
I told them, bring it on. I say, bring it on. I've got the taste buds for it. Let's do it. And it was It was amazing.
I'm going with you next time. We can get the red curry
We
together.
should. It was, I mean, I can't wait to get back to try the other things that it took me forever to figure out what I wanted.
But you did try the spring rolls.
I did. I had the COCO rolls, and those came with three separate dipping sauces. Sorry, a sour one, a sweet one, and one that was a bit sweet and sour. And I also ordered a side of the peanut sauce because I love to try the peanut sauce at different places.
Didn't you find it interesting that it's in sort of this area that has such commercial type restaurants and stores, and all of a sudden you find an just a really authentic type?
It was actually perfect because you pull in there and you can park right at the door.
I know.
And roll into the restaurant.
It would be good to take any person who has never tried Asian food, Thai food, because there's lots of different things on the menu. You don't have to just go with Thai food. There's the sushi, or you got steak.
Yeah.
Who goes to an Asian restaurant and gets steak?
With foie gras. I just can't believe that you had steak with foie gras at a Thai restaurant. That's great,
that?
I had to try it. I figured I was probably the first person to ever order it there, so I had to try it.
Yeah.
But you're right when you say the owner made his rounds. I didn't know that he was the owner until the end of the experience, but he did have his hands on everything. He came and talked to me personally, made sure everything was right.
Now, you have fun cocktails there, right?
Yeah. They have lots of colorful martinis there. Yeah, they have you can get sake martinis, you can get any kind of martini that you want. They have so I thought it would be a good night, a good place to take people for a girls' night.
Well, Deanna, this was your selection. Give us a summary of COCO.
If you're hungry for great Asian food in a beautiful atmosphere, COCO's the place for you.
Richard?
21st century Asian food. Modern, lively, exciting menu, great experience.
Jordana?
I cannot wait to go again and take people. It was just fantastic.
Well, for a modern take on traditional Thai, you can check out COCO Asian Bistro and Bar, located at 1841 Cordova Road in Fort Lauderdale. It's open daily for lunch and dinner. Reservations are accepted, and the average tab for dinner without drinks is about $40.